to your father being an independent hero of Burma. How important do you think that imagery and lineage is?
It's very important, not as a lineage, let's not just a lineage, it's just because my father, mainly because the people trusted him and politicians who can be trusted are rather rare nowadays. So they are very devoted to the memory of my father, and they feel that he was a leader that they could have depended on if only he had moved.
You and your party have called for a second Pan Long conference. How?
It's not, we've got to get this straight, it was not an initiative, it was an initiative of ethnic nationality parties, and the NLD supported it.
Okay, thank you. How important do you then think that the participation of the military is in a second Pan Long conference?
The purpose of the Pan Long conference, the second Pan Long, is to establish a true union spirit. And of course, as many people who participate in this process as possible would be what we would aim towards. But this is mainly to establish a genuine spirit of union, to work for unity among the different ethnic nationalities of Burma.
So, can you envisage in the future Burma a time when all ethnic nationalities will gain equality?
Of course, this is what we should aim towards.
And so, in the first Pan Long conference, the military deemed it as a first step towards disintegration but how do you think?
I don't think they have ever said that the first Pan Long conference was the first step towards disintegration. I wonder why you asked this question.
I think because I think the different ethnic nationalities being so self-determined for autonomy perhaps was seen by the state.
The purpose of the first Pan Long conference was to establish the fact that the different ethnic nationalities would work together for the independence of Burma. There was nothing divisive about it at all.
So how do you think that the military now can be involved in creating unity if there were to be a second Pan Long conference?
The first step towards unity is to listen, to establish unity in a country like Burma, where there are very many ethnic groups. You have to listen, especially if you're in a position of power. And by listening, you will hear what it is that the people want, what their aspirations are, what their hopes are, what their fears are. Once you understand this, then you can start building up a foundation on which we can create unity out of diversity.
Thank you. You and your party have quite strongly condemned the elections that happened earlier this month. What would you say to the people of the parties who have no links to the military who gain seats? Would you think that their seats are viable in what the NLD has termed a sham election?
This was their choice. And when you talk about the parties which have gained seats, there are several parties, and I think they will have differing opinions on what the elections really meant. And I think that's something you have to ask them. We boycotted the elections because we did not believe in the 2008 constitution, and we did not think that the election was free and fair. There was no way that we could have contested the elections by abandoning our comrades in prison. So we decided not to contest the elections. And there was also, of course, the case of the 1990 elections, was a vote of one sentence. So we decided not to contest the elections. But those who